The last Friday of 2020 for the Formula One World Championship. It wasn't exactly exciting, not a lot happened, but Abu Dhabi is teasing us with what could be a good race to end this crazy 2020 season on. Formula One arrives in Abu Dhabi for the last race of the 2020 Formula One season. It's the Yas Island, Yas Marina in Abu Dhabi. We've had 5 different championship Grand Prix winners this year. Bottas, Hamilton, Verstappen, Gasly, and more recently Sergio Perez. It's the last race of the year. The season ends on the 13th of December here in Abu Dhabi. In the Drivers' Championship, Lewis Hamilton is already the champion, 332 points, but the battle for third is still brewing. Sergio Perez now ahead of Daniel Ricciardo, but Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, Alexander Albon, Lando Norris, Lance Stroll and Pierre Gasly are all in the battle and could all take third place this weekend. Whoever finishes ahead of one of the other cars will take fourth in the Constructors. The second page shows a different story. 23 drivers have now finally taken part in this season. So Esteban Ocon looks to break back through. He's only on 60 points. He's 11 points behind Gasly. Vettel looks to end the season on the second page of the board. Then that's followed by Kvyat, Hülkenberg, who's completed 3 races. Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Russell scoring points for the first time. Then it's Giovinazzi ahead of Grosjean, Magnussen, Latifi, Akin and Fittipaldi. In the Constructors' Championship, Mercedes are already the champions, 540 points. Aston Martin have held off for second. The battle for third is the big point. Racing Point versus McLaren versus Renault into this weekend. Ferrari are a midfield team, then Alfa Tauri, Alfa Romeo, Haas and Williams still have no points on the board. It's the 2020 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix at Yas Marina, and this is what happened on Friday. Hello everybody, welcome to the Friday practice review for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Before we get into the race reports, let's take a look around the Yas Marina circuit with Lap Attack. Let's take a look around the Yas Island, Yas Marina circuit in the United Arab Emirates. 3.451 miles, 21 turns, 2 DRS zones, and a hard abrasive track that proves Formula One can race in the desert. Start the lap at the exit, turn 21, compromise the corner, get a nice square run down across the line. Now hurtle down towards turn 1, a left-hander from 7th gear, brake all the way down, taking 4th gear, ride the exit curb a lot, and then really hug the inside line through turn 2 and turn 3 as it launches you back down towards 5 and 6 chicane area. The GT cars go straight on. Formula 1 takes the chicane. This is where Schumacher and Liuzzi made contact back in 2010. Turn 7 past the fans, although this is a closed event. A double apex right-hander, then really compromise it down the back straightaway. Open up the DRS now and pull 8th gear and just try and tow off the car in front of you as much as you can before you hit the braking zone. Brake at 100 meters, not 150, to try and get the best braking spot down towards turn 8 and 9, the S chicane. Cross now underneath the bridge. Now this is the support paddock pit lane complex. Now take the inside line, it's grippier on the racing line down towards the braking zone into turn 11. A tight acute 90-degree corner, left again, uphill slightly to the right, and then left as you enter turn 14, very similar to Bahrain's turn 10. Accelerate now towards the 2 right-handers sweeping through at 18 and 19. Carry as much speed as you want and then hit the brakes hard. Be careful not to lock up on the outside left. Now, underneath the Yas Marina Hotel, full power as you approach turn 20, and then don't rub the exit curb. You can lose a wheel there. We saw that back in 2010. Into the last 2 corners then. Don't run too wide at the exit here, otherwise you'll lose your lap time. But that is a lap of the Yas Marina circuit on Yas Island in Abu Dhabi. So let's get on to the free practice 1 report then for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And it was Max Verstappen who ended the session fastest overall on a 1:37.378. Valtteri Bottas was behind him by 34 thousandths of a second. Ocon was third fastest, 1.137 seconds back after coming off from second in the Shakir Grand Prix a week ago in Bahrain. Alexander Albon was fourth. Lewis Hamilton, returning after the COVID-19 virus struck him, was fifth fastest as well. Further down, race winner of Shakir, Sergio Perez, has to start at the back of the grid for a new engine change. The same goes for Kevin Magnussen at Haas, but it was his teammate of Lance Stroll in P6. Perez was P7. 8th and 9th, Kvyat, 10 thousandths quicker than Pierre Gasly. Kimi Raikkonen rounded out the top 10 as well. His teammate for this session, Robert Kubica, was down in 15th place. McLaren 11th and 13th, with Charles Leclerc splitting them in the middle. And in his final weekend at Ferrari, Sebastian Vettel was 14th, just ahead of Robert Kubica as well. Hamilton back at Mercedes meant that George Russell was back at Williams as well. Many fans disappointed to hear that. He was 16th. 6 tenths ahead, though, of Nicholas Latifi. Michael Schumacher's son, Mick Schumacher, a very talented driver, we must add. Mick Schumacher was in for Kevin Magnussen in FP1. He finished 18th, ahead of Grosjean's replacement, Fittipaldi, who finished in 19th place. So Schumacher and Fittipaldi in one session. I know, crazy to hear that. Daniel Ricciardo was last. A fuel pressure issue halted his progress halfway throughout the session. So let's take a look at the times then from FP1. Max Verstappen topped the first practice session on a 1:37.378. Valtteri Bottas was second at 1:37.412. Esteban Ocon finished in third on a 1:38.515. Alexander Albon was fourth at 1:38.547. Lewis Hamilton returned and resulted in P5 on a 1:38.744. Lance Stroll is in sixth at 1:38.831. Sergio Perez is seventh at 1:38.956. Then we get Danny Kvyat in eighth at 1:39.150. Pierre Gasly is down in 9th place at 1:39.160. Kimi Raikkonen rounds out the top 10 at 1:39.199. Carlos Sainz is 11th at 1:39.330. Charles Leclerc 12th at 1:39.344. Lando Norris is 13th at 1:39.352. Sebastian Vettel 14th at 1:39.670. Robert Kubica is 15th on a 1:39.905. George Russell, back in the Williams, is 16th on a 1:40.446. Nicholas Latifi is in 17th on 1:41.063. Mick Schumacher is 18th at 1:41.235. Pietro Fittipaldi is 19th at 1:44.069. And Daniel Ricciardo setting no time after a fuel pump issue. On to free practice 2 then, and it was Valtteri Bottas topping the timesheets from Lewis Hamilton. 2 tenths quicker overall. Bottas' time of 1:36.276. Hamilton 2 tenths back. Verstappen was third, with Albon fourth and Norris rounding out the top 5 as well. Albon was P4 though, just behind Verstappen. But it was Ocon as well, who finished in P6. Perez was 7th. Falling down the back of the order was more trouble. Kimi Raikkonen and George Russell were further down. But watch out for Raikkonen, whose car caught fire with the red flags coming out. The C39 stopped the session with 10 minutes to go. He was 14th fastest, Russell was 18th. However, the red flag for Raikkonen seemed to be the Friday engine just giving up and the turbo blowing. At the same time, George Russell had an MGUK, that's the kinetic, battery problem as well, which forced him out the remainder of the session. Perez Leclerc, 8th and 7th on the board. Ricciardo as well up there after his fuel pressure in FP1. Stroll made the top 10 and both of the AlphaTauri's. But couldn't repeat that as well. Kvyat was 11th and Gasly 13th, so they managed in FP1 but not in FP2. Raikkonen, Vettel as well was their order, And then we saw Giovinazzi, Russell, Fittipaldi and Latifi. Sorry, this report that I've been given is not really best written there. Hopefully they redo that. But it was a fantastic session, mainly to just whet our appetites for what could be the last qualifying of the year of entertainment as well, going with the current lineup of drivers. And my personal bet, it's looking like it's going to be Bottas on pole from Hamilton. Verstappen has his best opportunity this weekend to leapfrog them after crashing out last weekend at Shakir as well. Looks to be a good one. Let's take a look at the times then from FP2. Valtteri Bottas is fastest in the second practice session on 1:36.276. Lewis Hamilton is second on a 1:36.479. Max Verstappen is third on 1:37.046. Then we see Alexander Albon in fourth on a 1:37.263. Lando Norris, the top five, a 1:37.438. Esteban Ocon is sixth on a 1:37.505. Sergio Perez is seventh, a 1:37.506. Then Charles Leclerc, bizarrely, is 8th on a 1:37.508. Matching the same time, Daniel Ricciardo, a 1:37.508. Lance Stroll completes the top 10, a 1:37.560. Dropping down, Danica Kvyat, once again, 11th, a 1:37.596. Then we see Carlos Sainz, 12th, a 1:37.616. Pierre Gasly is 13th on a 1:37.9. Kimi Raikkonen, 14th, a 1:38.068. Sebastian Vettel, 15th, a 1:38.198. Kevin Magnussen is 16th, a 1:38.504. Antonio Giovinazzi is 17th, a 1:38.564. George Russell, 18th, a 1:38.817. Pietro Fittipaldi is 19th, a 1:39.027. And Nicholas Latifi is 20th, a 1:39.132. So we're back tomorrow for the third practice session of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. I'll be joined in the commentary box by Hazel Southwell, virtually of course, because of the COVID-19 pandemic. But thank you for agreeing to come on, and we'll see her tomorrow for free practice 3 as well. Join us for qualifying as well, that's at 1:45 UK time. Free practice 3 is at 10 o'clock. From us all here though, good night from Abu Dhabi.